Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Vindhya Pai, and today we are going to talk about hair reduction on the face, facial hair lasers. So how do we do it at the skin clinic is the topic of discussion. So facial hair can be of different causes. So the most common cause is endocrine or hormonal, and polycystic ovarian disease is one of the top most common causes. So the second most common cause is some form of medication, either steroids or some other medication that actually promotes hair growth can be one of the reasons behind it. And the third most common cause is familial, or if someone in your family has excess unwanted hair on the face, then there's a high chance that you can have it too. So what I do is, when I see a patient having excess unwanted hair, I evaluate the person. I check for their lifestyle. I see if they have obesity or polycystic ovarian disease, or if they are on any other medications that promote hair growth, or if the family member is having it. Accordingly, we assess their skin, whether they have a normal skin or whether their skin barrier is interrupted, whether they have sensitive skin. And I also look at the hair type, whether they have dark, dense hair or fine hair. And accordingly, we go ahead with the lasers. At the skin clinic, we have different lasers for different skin types and different colors of skin. So if I see facial hair on a slightly darker skin tone, then my go-to laser is a long pulse Nd:YAG laser. If the same hair is on a slightly fairer person, then my go-to laser is the diode laser. And if I see fine hair, then this new Alex laser is my all-time favorite, and it does the job beautifully. It even rejuvenates your skin and it minimizes acne marks on your face. So this is the way in which I treat facial hair. But nevertheless, these lasers can be interchanged. This is just a protocol what I said, which I follow, but we can use Nd:YAG on any skin type, and we can use the Alex, which we have at skin clinic, on any skin type. So it works wonderfully, and you need 6 to 8 treatments on a normal female individual, and it is done once every 4 to 6 weeks. We advise them not to wax or thread in between the procedure, as we need the roots of the hair, because the laser attracts only the root, which is loaded with melanin. We don't want the hair shafts to be there, because that can cause skin burns. So we encourage them only to trim or shave and then visit us. And what we do at the skin clinic is, after cleansing your face, we trim the hair with a razor, and then we either apply gel or oil, and then we go ahead with this procedure. So as the treatments are done, you can see that your hair is getting finer and finer, the regrowth is getting slower and slower, and eventually you'll be left with very fine, minimal hair, for which you will have to do maintenance treatments, and those are spaced out. You don't have to visit us every month for that. You can visit us once in 2 months, then slowly once in 4 months, once in 6 months, and slowly once a year. But we all have hormones within us as long as we are living, so we are going to produce hair, at least some amount of hair here and there. So don't assume that after you do 6 treatments you will not have hair growth at all on the face. No, that's a myth. You will have fine, minimal hair here and there, for which you need maintenance treatments. One last point I want to highlight here is facial hair production and facial hair removal has to be in balance. If from one side you are using best of the lasers to remove your facial hair, and from the other side your body is actually producing hair because of some hormonal issue, then the treatment is going to be an utter failure. So first get yourself evaluated, understand why you are producing hair, and then you can go ahead with the lasers, and you will be left with beautiful, clear skin throughout the year. So this is my advice. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for more from me. Thank you.